What's going on? I'm just kind of relaxing. I got a new chair. Thanks so much. It's so much better than my last one with the broken back. I get to lean back and just enjoy the day. Yeah, good end of the week. Right now I am playing around with some new atties. I'll end up doing a full review. I was going to do an unboxing, but it's so much easier to try them out, you know. I want to just make sure it's something I can be like, yeah, this is cool. But I want to be able to use it. I don't want to be like, oh, man, maybe I should have used it, you know. Because I want to give you guys the best experience. I'm doing this so you know what to get, what not to get based upon my experience, right? If you have similar tastes. So that's why I'm doing it. Right now, I'm going to go over to the Swirlfish. The Swirlfish is my second favorite out of all four that I got. The reason why it's the second favorite is because the Hellboy took first place, and I'll talk about the Hellboy too soon. But yeah, this Swirlfish is really cool. It's got this little logo on it, and it's got these little tiny holes that barely make a difference on the top. The holes could be a little wider because you really have to get this spot on top part to match up with the holes into the bottom part that covers the holes on this triple bottom part, and doesn't come with a tip. This is a $20 Renegade Smith drip tip that I had from old style when I was using Cardos. Now I have a use for this tip. So it's a standard tip, but I tried my tugboat tip and it wouldn't fit on this Swirlfish. So if you're picking up Swirlfish, I got this from angelcigs. It was really cheap. I think it's like $8 or less. I got it in white. It hasn't chipped yet. The well's pretty deep. It's got a quad post, so that's good. Right now, I got this e-liquid actually. This is the best half and half on the market right now. I've tried other half and halves, can't come close to this. They do have a different version too as well. This is just 0 milligram. This is just a sample. Sorry, I'm losing my voice, you guys. I talk all week long, all day long. So it's a half and half. It's an Arnold Palmer. So just to tell you with the Swirlfish, I had to get it right. Out of 3 holes, I got 2 open, 2 and a smidge open on either side with the top holes. The top holes is kind of like having holes in your tip to make it like a wide bore, you know. So it actually, the Swirlfish is worth picking up if you're breaking into it, and the deck is just super easy to build on. I'm using 26 gauge wire. Now with 26 gauge wire, the screws tend to want to tighten down and then unscrew. If you're using a smaller gauge, then it'll be easier because the screw will have something to go into. That'll change over time as it gets gunked up down there in the screws, because nobody cleans the threads down in there unless you're getting crazy with your atties. So yeah, that's pretty much it. How does it vape? I got it set at 46.3 watts, 6.4 volts, and for some reason it's reading at a 7 ohm, 0.7 ohm. So let me just tighten it. Yeah, that one was a little loose. Alright, so, you know, yeah, this one's loose too. So don't over tighten, you'll snap it off easy. I like 20, see, look at that, there we go. Alright, it's reading 0.6. So that's not bad. I got a full battery in here. It's just a sample. Ela Cube, half and half. Best Arnold Palmer on the market, so they say. And this is the Swirlfish. It's not bad to get. I wouldn't mind getting a Swirlfish. I wouldn't say get the bullet. It just didn't work out for me. Too much airflow, and I couldn't find the right adjustment. It looked cool. This is the one I really wanted to like, the bullet. But I just couldn't get it to work. And then another catastrophe, the total do not ever get, ever, is the Mutationx V4. This was the most expensive, and look at it. It's got these little tiny effed up holes on the side of your atty. And where do those holes connect to? It connects to a tube system right up underneath the rainbow that is your coil and your cotton. It's like right there. So it takes up like 3/4 of your juice bay. There's like just enough to put 2 ends down there. You have to refill, and when you over drip, the things just go down into the hole and out the holes. Now, they give you plastic to plug it up, but you're putting juice in there, and the juice are getting in the holes, and it's filling up a reservoir. So, yeah, you're leaking eventually. You're leaking eventually. I really wanted to like this. I don't know who the smart person was to put it in there. So, this was like 12 bucks, 14 bucks. Do not get this one. Comes in a white box, the V4. Don't get anything with holes on the sides. You want to get a deep well. This is a pretty deep well. See if you can see it. It's kind of deep, you guys. Gaty. Let's give it a vape. Really good flavor. A lot of lemon, a lot of tea. It's just a perfect thing. And it doesn't give you clouds. This isn't cloud chasing stuff. I'm sure this kind of stuff, it is quad coil, will work better with, you know, thicker diameter canthal. But I still have a huge, you know, big old 250 foot or less spool of this. So I'm going to go through it. It's just lightning vapes. I think it was like $8 or something. I just poked myself with my coil. Owie. Man. Smart move, huh? Anyways, this is Chris Wicks. I'm going to tend to my boo-boos. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Swirlfish. I love the Ela Cube. This stuff's so good, this half and half. It's just a sample. But I think they have something called Maxed Out, which I have to check my review list. I think it's on it. But I wanted to bump this up because this stuff is so good, and there's only a little bit, and I really wanted to test it out with the Swirlfish because I know what this tastes like. So, you know, with anything, when you get new gear, clean it out first. There might be lingering machine oils. What I do is just to get a spritzer bottle with alcohol. If you want to remove your O-rings, so make them last over time, you can. Just refill it and just spritz it up. Wipe it off with a cool dry cloth. And then if you'd like, take some Q-tips with some fresh water, RDA, so there's nothing like, no ppms. And then just clean it up a little bit to get rid of the alcohol or stuff. But the alcohol will dry up. It's just you don't want it to affect the flavor of the juice. Water works out. And then, you know, cycle your material. You know, guys know how to vape. Let me know if you have any questions, concerns. I'll talk about the Hellboy separately because I really like that one. But do not get the V4. Don't get the Bullet. Definitely get the Hellboy. You guys, that Hellboy, I don't want them to be out of stock, but get them real quick because they're only $5. And they come in this cool-ass tin. I'm glad I got 2. And of course, blue screwdrivers. $5 for an Addy for an Hellboy. A+ on the $5 Addies, angelcigs. Snag them up, you guys. If you order, shit, put in the comments that I told you about it, because, I don't know, maybe they might end up sending me junk to review for you guys. So, rock and roll, and that's it. And, Swirlfish, number 2 slot. Hellboy, I'll talk about it later, 1 slot. Camera, battery dying. You guys take care. I'll see you guys later.